student of agronomy 6th semester. Today my topic is demonstration of deficiency symptoms. Firstly we discuss about the nutrients. Nutrients which are that is essential for the plant for normal growth. First we discuss about the essential nutrient element that necessary for plant growth and development. For example, nitrogen, phosphate, potassium. These are three elements that require in high amount to plant for growth. उसके बाद after that deficiency. Deficiency any plant condition where an essential nutrient is not sufficiently available. उसके बाद आता we discuss about symptom. Symptom are basically a visual sign or condition that result from the deficiency of nutrients or symptom may cause due to the excess of the nutrients. Firstly, we discuss about the essential criteria for the nutrients availability. There are three criteria for essentiality. It is impossible for the plant to complete its life cycle with the deficiency of the element. The deficiency is specific for the element. Deficiency is specific for the element. Without the element, deficiency cannot be recouped. Thirdly, the element is directly involved in the nutrition of plant. Now we discuss about the symptoms which are occur due to the element deficiency. We see that how symptom affect the leaves and stem and reduce the growth of the crop. Firstly, there are macronutrients which are required to plant in high amount, that is nitrogen, phosphate and potassium. We see that how these deficiency affect the leaves. Firstly, we discuss about nitrogen deficiency symptoms. The plant due to the nitrogen deficiency, the plant growth stunted and slow its growth. Chlorosis start due to nitrogen deficiency. Yellowing of the occurring on the leaves and stem. As we see in the leaf, in this leaf, the yellowing start and is growth closes start growth is slow due to the nitrogen deficiency. No discuss secondly the macronutrients need plant, that is phosphate. Phosphate deficiency due to the phosphate leaves appear dull, dark green or blue green or red purple at the midrib of the veins. As you see in this leaf, the midrib red purple in the leaves. So this is because of phosphate deficiency. Now we discuss about the potassium deficiency. Potassium deficiency symptom: leaf margin stunted and necrotic spot start. Margin roots become downward. Midrib start yellowing and the cubs are downward curl. It is the first appearance. Its first apparent calcium potassium deficiency firstly appear on the mature leaves. Now we discuss about the calcium deficiency symptoms. So calcium deficiency affect the plant. Firstly, calcium growing point usually damage or dead. Margining of the leaves developing towards the growing point and first to turn brown. As say that in plant that is color changing and the brown color is due to the calcium deficiency. Now number fifth we discuss about the magnesium deficiency symptom. Magnesium is mobile in plants because it is mostly affected to the lower leaves or the old leaves. Yeah, is when its deficiency the yellowing between veins reddish purple from the leaf edge moving inward, mostly soybean and canola. As we say that see that in this plant yellowing and between veins reddish purple color are appearance due to the magnesium deficiency. Now discuss about the sulfur deficiency symptoms. How sulfur deficient appear on the leaves. The sulfur deficiency symptoms similar to the nitrogen because similarly nitrogen deficiency flower plant leaf color turn to yellow due to sulfur deficiency. Uniform leaf turn to yellow. As we say in that in this plant the whole leaves become yellow due to the sulfur deficiency. Number seven, we discuss about the iron deficiency. Iron Iron is immobile in plant, mostly upper and newly leaves or suffer from the iron deficiency. Mostly its affect newly or upper leaves of the plant. General yellowing of leaves with the veins remaining green, leaves curl remaining green, dry up and fall early. As we say, some leaves of are yellowing, or but some are remain green and curl to down. So this is because of iron deficiency. Now we discuss about the manganese deficiency symptoms. Manganese is like iron is immobile in plants but can move in xylem sap. Symptom very similar to magnesium and iron. As magnesium due to iron, color of leaves become to pale yellow and the center brown spot or appearance on that, and the leaves are dry due to the manganese deficiency. uh, uh, we discuss about the macronutrient as we discussed before that that is boron deficiency symptoms. Boron is immobile in plants mostly in upper or newly leaves. Necrosis of the young leaf and terminal necrosis of the young leaf and the terminal bud and reddening is in some legume is start due to the boron deficiency. Now we discuss about the copper deficiency symptom. Now we discuss about the copper deficiency symptoms. Similarly, copper in micronutrients is similar like boron and iron is immobile in plants. It's due to deficiency of copper, the growth stunted, terminal dieback, delayed flowering, and the newly leaves uniformly pale. We see that in that leaf, these both are the newly leaves, but the color due to the deficiency of copper is pale yellow, and the flowering of this plant is also delayed due to the deficiency of copper. Now, how we avoiding nutrient deficiency? What we do as an agronomist to control the nutrient deficiency? So how we strategy apply to control the nutrient deficiency. Deficiency symptoms occur too slowly with the damage done and field and the field suffering by the time they are recognized. Nutrients deficiency foliar symptoms on the forage crop could confused with the foliar disease. Due to in case of foliar symptoms in forage crop for the determination of nutrient deficiency, we know about that what we do in case of foliar symptoms. There are three things that we keep in our mind when we see the forage foliar nutrient symptoms. Firstly, we know the characteristics of plant when healthy to identify symptoms of the distress. Number second, identify where symptoms are appear in and identify the pattern of the symptoms. We know about that when the symptoms are appear in the leaves, we control it on the not to increase the symptoms. When a symptom attack to the plant, it's take too much time, when it's appear, it's lose the it affect the leaves very high. We can overcome the deficiency by applying the element which is required. For example, if the color of the leaves is yellow, so what we do that how nutrient is applied to the crops. If the color of the crop is pale yellow, then we say that that is the deficiency of the nitrogen. We overcome the nitrogen deficiency by applying the nitrogen. There are some things that we do as agronomists to overcome the nutrient deficiency. Firstly, soil maintenance or soil management. Soil maintenance means in the soil maintenance we plough the soil time, remove all the weeds from the soil. Weeds basically is a big reason that compete with the main crop and take the nutrients as well as hormones from the soil to grow. So weeds 40 to 45% take nutrients comparatively to the main crop. So weeds is the big problem. Weeds remove from the field. And thirdly, we apply the fertilizer. By application of the fertilizer, we also overcome the deficiency of the nutrients. When the symptoms of the nutrient deficiency or excess of the nutrients is occur on the plant leaves, then we see in early stage, then we recover it soon. But if we late, then it is create a problem for the plant. So for example, we say that if we apply nitrogen biofertilizer, applying when the nitrogen deficiency is seen in the plant, so we apply the fertilizer made by the artificially. So number second, if the deficiency of phosphorus biofertilizer, in that case we apply the phosphorus to the field. So plant take the phosphorus from the soil, and the deficiency of the phosphorus is reduced. And according to the need, which nutrients in deficient, so we apply by the fertilizer to overcome the nutrient deficiency.